Hello friends, how are you? Welcome to today's What's in Store for You for June Pick a Card. We've got right here pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3, and pile number 4. If you want to take a moment and pause the video, tune into your intuition, drop down into your heart space, and see which pile you're most drawn to. Again, pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, and pile 4. And I'm just going to go ahead and get started. I will have timestamps down below for you so you can locate easily whichever group you've chosen. So let's go ahead and start with group number 1. Excuse me, I do have allergies, so if I'm coughing or making noises, I apologize. I can't help it. Okay, so we've got hole in the soul, self-sabotage, healing, home, the Shadow Queen, the Wise Woman of Wonderland, I remain in balance with my emotions, I speak with good intent, the King of Wands, and the Three of Hearts. Okay, so the biggest thing that I'm feeling coming through, the hole in the soul and the self-sabotage are really bringing about feelings of, there's something going on within you that is really just, it's a really dark place that you're in right now. And it's not a place that you enjoy being. And the way that you know to deal with it is to turn to the things that sabotage you, that are self-sabotaging. This can show up in the form of an addiction, staying in a bad relationship. It can be anything that you use to escape from how you're really feeling, from having to deal with how you're really feeling. And it's staying in a place where you're not letting your true self come through. You're feeling very dark. This can be depression, this can be anxiety, just a really dark place, and you don't feel that you can get out of this. The light within you has kind of blown out, which you can see here. But there's wisdom. You have a deep wisdom, you have a deep knowing within you, and it almost scares you to access this knowledge, but you're being asked to do that now. You're being asked to turn towards the moon and to use that energy of the moon, that the ability to bring yourself back. As the moon cycles through different phases, so do we. And this is just a phase for you. This doesn't have to be permanent. You can cycle through. You can come back and let go of this and start new. Remaining in balance with your emotions. You're a very emotional person. Your emotions sometimes get the better of you. And so right now you're being asked to really think about how you see yourself and how you treat yourself. So the self-sabotage, you're being asked to speak of yourself with good intent. Think good about yourself, the things that are really awesome about you. Get back in touch with those parts of yourself instead of the things that are not the best about you. This is a wonderful time. Again, that wisdom with the owl, the Shadow Queen is saying, acquire that knowledge, dig deep, go in there, fight the insecurities you have, let go of any manipulative relationships that are currently controlling you. Get back in touch with that integrity that you have for yourself and the character of who you truly are. And let go of the things that make you feel disingenuine, and get back in touch with the things that really build up that amazing character that you really truly are. And don't let yourself be defined by the things that you sabotage yourself with. Right now, you are really being called home. You're being called back to your heart center, your heart space. You're really being called to come back and connect with what makes you you, to reconnect with your soul. And this is a big piece of the healing puzzle for you right now. You're really being called to heal yourself and to work with the healing energies of Archangel Raphael, covering yourself daily when you wake up in the morning and surrounding yourself with his healing green light, spending as much time in the sun as you can and just around people who make you feel loved and feel nurtured, and the ones that make you want to let go of that self-sabotaging behavior. and the ones that make you feel complete and not like you're missing anything, that you're not incomplete. The people who make you feel incomplete and bad about yourself are the ones you need to get away from right now. We have the Three of Swords, and this indicates that you're going through a pretty rough time right now, but it's not going to kill you. It's not going to be the end for you. You can see that there's, there's hearts, that your heart's being pierced, but there's no blood, there's no damage. You're still intact. And that's the message here. You're not damaged. You're not missing anything. You have it all. You are complete. And so this card is reminding you that yes, it can be a really tough time you're going through right now, and you might feel pretty crappy, hole in the soul, holes in the heart, but you can overcome this. It's not going to be the end for you. You can heal from this, and you are going to heal from this, even though it feels pretty dark and pretty desolate right now. So the King of Wands here, he's asking you to come through and start taking action in your life. So look over all that you've created so far and start to think of the places where you can start to take action to create more of what you want out of life. This isn't the time to sit still and watch life go on around you. This is the time for you to get into the action and take those steps for yourself with that fiery, passionate energy that is so deep within you. You may need to uncover that again, and that's fine. Sometimes we just lose touch with it, but there's a difference between losing touch with it and letting it go altogether. You're not letting it go. You're ready to take that action and rediscover all of that again. So the message for you for the month of June, spend time healing. Spend time reconnecting with you, with yourself, what makes you you. Shed those things that are self-sabotaging. Work to repair the hole in your soul. Work on speaking of yourself with good intent and keeping your emotions in balance. What does that mean? It means taking the time to think about your demands and how they affect you emotionally, and being willing to compromise where it is necessary and where it is not detrimental to you. If something is detrimental to your emotional health, don't compromise. But if there's areas where you can kind of let go of control, the need to control, do so. And let go of the things that make you feel insecure, and anything that is manipulating you in a relationship or in your life where you feel manipulated. It's time for you to let go. Dig deep into that well of wealth, that well of knowledge and wisdom that is so deep within you that you know is there. Reconnect with that, and that's where you're going to start to find the answers to your current situation. So really focusing on healing is like the hugest thing I'm seeing, and just reconnecting with you, with the absolute like essence of who you are at your heart and at your soul. Okay, so that is group 1 for June. I'm going to move on to group 2. Okay, group 2. We've got letting go. We've got take off your masks, joy, art, the Swan Queen, transformation, intuition, patience, the Word Lord, communication, praise, and dishonesty. I honor animals with reverence. I am trustful in my relationships. Temperance, Queen of Swords, and the Eight of Wands. Okay, so here I'm picking up on you being the type of person who changes who you are depending on who you're with and what situations you're in. To a little bit of a degree, I think we all do this, but this is something that's actually starting to really affect you in your life, and we need to let go of that. Where are you hiding? Where are you not allowing your true, authentic self to come through and to shine through? We need to let go of that, because it is keeping you in a dark place, and it's creating more challenges in your life that you don't want and you don't need right now. Anything that is keeping you from feeling joyous and joyful needs to go. So right now, your main focus for June is to be joyful and to do things that make you feel incredibly happy. There is a big transformation coming for you. Your spirit animal is connecting with you. And right now, butterflies and hummingbirds are going to be a sign for you. they are going to be a sign that you're on the right path. So whenever you see a butterfly, whenever you see a hummingbird, know that Spirit is guiding you and letting you know that you are on the right path right now, to letting go of the things that don't serve you and stepping into your true authentic form. Again, Swan Queen, transformation, intuition. Listening to your intuition is going to be key, and having patience, knowing that this isn't going to happen overnight. It's going to take time. But being open with yourself, think of the places where you're being dishonest to yourself and to others is part of the taking off your mask. Show your true self, reveal your true self, be authentically you. Right now is huge, it's key. Honor yourself and praise yourself for a job well done. Anytime you do something that's really awesome and it might not seem like a big deal, let it be a big deal. Let it be cool and super amazing, and praise yourself. Communication right now is huge. Whoever you are hiding something from, even if it's yourself, you need to come clean and be honest with you first and foremost, but others in your life as well. One thing that communication does is it builds trust in relationships. I am trustful in my relationships. So if there's something you need to come clean about in a romantic or friend or family relationship, now is the time to do that. Take off that mask you've been wearing. Communicate. Let go of any dishonesty. Trust your intuition and be trustful in your relationships. Now, one way you can connect this month with joy and with letting go of what isn't serving you is through art. You don't have to be an artist. Just take out a pen and paper and start doodling. See what comes up, or find a picture that you like and try to recreate it using your intuition and kind of adding your own personal flair. Visit an art museum, or for me, art isn't just like pen and paper drawing, but anything that makes you feel like you're lighting up, that is helping you shine. This can be dancing, singing, it can be anything creative. Cooking, baking, anything like that. Writing poetry, writing a story, sharing your story, speaking, anything like that that you are personally creating from your soul and from your heart. And communication, again, communication is going to be really helpful for you. Now, temperance is huge for me. This is the self-care card. Take time for you this month. Make sure you're focusing on yourself, because a lot of times I think you spend taking care of other people. Right now, your body, your soul, and your mind are saying, please take care of us. Take care of you first for once. And this is going to bring this transformation, your intuition is really trying to communicate with you. Listen to it. You're going to come into a period of enlightenment that is going to feel amazing. You're going to feel so inspired, and this connects with the art. You're going to feel like you're coming home. You're going to feel very comfortable. And it's going to be a little bit of a challenge. You know, the Eight of Wands, it's kind of coming in. You're going to see some challenges, but it's not going to be anything that you can't handle. You're coming on to the end tail of a trying situation. So the taking off your masks, the letting go, this is going to be coming to an end, and you're going to be stepping fully into this transformation into joy. Queen of Swords is asking you to remain in control of your thoughts. So where you feel that you're being too cold, too calculating, too logical, too in your head, drop down into your heart and see what your heart feels. So many times we get stuck in our heads because that's what society wants us to do. They want us to be logical. They want us to think things through. But sometimes we really need to drop into our hearts and get our head out of the clouds and really see what our soul is speaking to us. And you can do that by really strengthening that heart chakra. So that is important. The important message with the Queen of Swords is don't stay in that cold, calculating space. That's where the dishonesty is coming in. That's where the miscommunication is coming in, or the lack of communication. That's where we're not trusting our intuition, is when we're focused too much on how we're thinking and doing things in a logical manner. And that's why you're staying with the masks on and you're not able to let go. So drop into your heart, locate that joy, be trustful, be communicative, be artistic, be creative, and you're going to find that life's going to get a heck of a lot easier, and that period of enlightenment is really going to come in for you, and you're just going to start shining and glowing and be so bright. So that is what I have for group 2 for the month of June. Okay, so I'm just going to take a sip of coffee really quick. These allergies are killing me so far this year. Okay, so now we have help from above for group 3, courage, time, the shadow self, the sun dancers, joyful activity, celebration of life and abundance, the ice queen, ideas preserved, non-action and entitlement, I keep my own counsel, I relate in peace. We have the magician reversed. We have the 2 of swords and the sun. Okay, so kind of some interesting things going on. Right now, I'm feeling a lot of like repelling, like 2 sides of you are almost like warring together. And I'm feeling an outside influence is coming in and trying to tell you what to do, and you're resisting, which is good. But there's a lot of work that can be done right now for you. So your guides are trying to get a message to you from help from above. Your guides are asking you right now to be courageous, to be that strong person full of courage and confidence. There's going to be, okay, so time. Now, this card has fire and stars on it, and I'm feeling a very fiery energy to it. It's asking you to stand up and fight for yourself and fight for what's right with courage. So there's something coming up that you're going to need to be courageous about, and it's coming soon. You need to be connected to your intuition. Your third eye here is being lit up. So connecting to your intuition and not sitting and resting. So non-action and entitlement. Knowing that you're not entitled to something, but you deserve whatever it is that you want. So the ideas that you have for your life, those are owed to you. So work towards them. This isn't the time to just sit back and let somebody else make the decisions. This is the time for you to celebrate what you want and have in your life, to feel abundant, and to bring that all into your own life through joyful activity. Keeping your own counsel, making your own decisions, and stepping away from a controlling person or situation, and relating in peace. Just going forth in the world with this sense of peace about you. And that comes through doing work on your shadow self. So the parts of yourself that feel really dark or really deep right now, go ahead and address those. Take your time doing it. It doesn't have to be done right now, but shine that light. Be courageous and fight for yourself and feel good for yourself. This is all for you. It's getting rid of the things that aren't working for you and bringing in all of the things that do. Peace, keeping your own counsel, preserving your ideas, doing joyful things, celebrating your life, and being abundant. Now, I have the magician reversed here, so you may feel like you're getting all the things in your life right now that you don't want. You're stuck in your ability to manifest. Things are just a little tough for you right now. So what this is saying is, please remember, you are a goddess. You are magical, and you have everything you need already within you. And he's asking you, he's pointing up, right? Because he's a reverse. So his finger here is pointing up. And we have help from above. So you're being asked to really connect with the spirit right now. Connect with your guides. Listen to your guides for the messages that they're trying to send you. And when you do this, you're going to start seeing everything kind of turn on its axis and correct itself. So right now, the cup is showing upside down. So anything that would be in that cup is spilling out. So where do you feel drained? Where do you feel in life you're being drained? Try and get away from those things that don't bring you peace. Try and get away from the things that don't feel joyful for you and that don't make you feel abundant. The sun is showing us that this time is coming for you. There is this period of happiness coming for you as you work through all of these things. So think about places in your life right now that maybe you're not seeing fully, that you're kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place kind of thing, where if you make the decision, you can kind of bring clarity to yourself. That's what's being called for here. And once you do that, and once you go ahead and bring all this to the front, you're going to find that period of happiness and tranquility and joy for yourself. So for group 3 for June, be courageous. Don't feel afraid of yourself and your thoughts, and get away from situations that are controlling, and don't feel that you can't. Right now, you have it on your side to take action and get away from these situations and to really listen to your guides and see what patterns and symbols are coming up and signs are coming up for you, and following them and knowing that you are on the right path. Okay, so that is group 3. We're going to go ahead and finish up with group 4. Okay. We've got family and tribe, discover your life purpose, stillness, creativity, the dragon's duel, inner conflict, morality, conscious choice, the hungry ghosts, obsession, scarcity, consciousness, attachment, I can be trusted, I speak positively of others, page of cups, ace of cups, and knight of cups. Okay, so right now, your goal for June is to work on discovering your life purpose. You can do this by connecting to others who are like-minded and on similar journeys to you. So family and tribe. Finding those fierce, amazing people who share your beliefs, who share your thoughts, who you really connect with. That's going to be key. That's going to be instrumental to finding your life purpose. Now, you're being called to do so through meditation, through being silent, by being still, and letting the messages come to you. You are developing your psychic gifts right now. The Page of Cups is letting you know you're not crazy. What is coming through to you right now is real and it's meant for you. So trust it. Creativity, getting creative with how you receive your messages. If you're not good at the meditation, can you draw? Can you explore through art or some sort of any type of being creative? I mean, creativity doesn't have to be just sitting down and drawing. It can be baking a cake. Maybe you're creative that way, or decorating a cake, or gardening. You know, find your outlet for creativity is going to be huge. So working through that is going to really help you bring those psychic gifts to the forefront. There is some sort of relationship that is going to be starting, and this can be within yourself. It can be a change of how you think about yourself, because you can be trusted. And when you speak positively of others, you're manifesting that positivity for yourself as well. So letting go of any places where you feel that you don't have enough, or you're too attached to an outcome or how you want things to be, is going to be important. Resolving any areas within yourself that you feel conflicted is really going to help bring you closer to discovering your life purpose as well. And this really beautiful energy here of the Ace of Cups is going to help fuel all of this and bring this really cleansing water energy through. So you're opening yourself up to change. You're ready to change. You're ready to get towards discovering that purpose. Like, that is the big thing this month in June, is just working towards your life purpose and discovering what it is that makes you feel fulfilled. And the Knight of Cups is saying, I'm ready to take the action. I started planning out what I want to do here with the Page of Cups, and now I'm stepping forward and taking that action here and working towards listening and trusting my soul and my intuition and all the messages coming through, because it's going to lead me to my life purpose. So that is what I have. Trust what you're hearing. Know that the more you stay positive of others, you're going to be positively influenced as well. And just letting go of thinking that you don't have enough or have what you need to go on your journey towards your life purpose, because you do, and you can resolve those conflicts, and you can find your tribe, and you can open up this amazing world for yourself. So I hope that that resonated with you. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, you can always go ahead and help me out by giving it a like, subscribing to my channel, and I will see you guys again in my next video. Bye.